I don't like to talk about Mr. Ramkalawan. He is not my opponent. But we have to face the reality for what he's become. SMP today is a loyal opposition. They're loyal to the PP. They're not loyal to the people anymore. We have to open our eyes to that. Let's look at some examples. And then you people of Seychelles who open those doors when Mr. Ramkalawan knocks on them, or when one of these M&A candidates from the PP knocks on them, you be the judge. Let's listen to the list I've got. Babaon, who sold 10 acres to Sheikh Khalifa? Ask Mr. Bernard George, he'll tell you. Who sold over 100 square meters of private lands to Sheikh Khalifa? Ask Mr. Bernard George, he'll tell you. And SMP will defend Mr. Bernard George after he's answered the question, because that's what they've done in Vision. And how can we have an opposition that is in bed with the government of the day to make the new friends of the government of the day comfortable, while the people of Seychelles suffer? Now, Mr. George, he's done many good deeds. He's tried to assist the residents of La Misère, and we acknowledge that. But it's a conflict of interest, because behind the problems of the residents of La Misère is Sheikh Khalifa, his client. And unless Sheikh Khalifa has given him a full written release, he has a conflict of interest in raising these issues on behalf of the Committee of the Residents of La Misère. Secondly, who financed SMP in the last election? Ask Jean-François Ferrari, who went to cross the bridge at Eden Island to go collect money from Eden Island to finance the campaign. And now today, we have 10,000 residents, potentially, that will become 10,000 citizens, potentially, because PP sells passports for a living. What happened to that? Mr. Ferrari's remained silent. SMP's remained silent. Mr. Ramkalawan's remained silent. Mr. George remained silent. They all remained silent on Eden Island. Ask yourselves, and ask them when you see them, why are they so quiet on Eden Island? They're quiet because they took money from the devil. And the people of Seychelles need to open their eyes to that, because our future is at stake in the hands of an irresponsible opposition and an irresponsible government of the day.